Audio is live. Video is going to be going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the shit show.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Everything is gone wrong right now. Let me check one thing here. Like our intro music is not going to be working today. So we're just going to have to roll with it.
Welcome to episode 49.
Jesus Christ.
49. That's right.
Okay. I'm gonna open a beer and we can do a cheers. And none of our
hmm
audio is gonna be working today, so we'll just go with it.
Are we even streaming, dude?
Yeah, we're live. We're live on the
Uh,
internet. We should be live
okay.
on the internet at least.
Okay.
I hope. You ready?
My browser just didn't update there, so I'm
Uh,
going this way. Yeah, okay.
yeah, 1, 2, 3. See, no
Yeah.
audio. Jesus Christ.
Huh. I wonder
All
what's
right,
causing
well,
that.
I'm gonna push the intro button, even though it's not gonna play any audio. There we
That
go.
sucks.
I'm gonna do it. We'll do it live. That's the best I can do. I'm so,
It was a
sorry.
valiant attempt.
I'm so sorry. I just kind of just like, hey, I'll just make mouth noises. It'll work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same.
That's so stupid. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. I do want to show the audience people this. I got a flag. This is a mic flag. I think it's what it's called for my microphone. So we can potentially do like on the street, like Elijah Schaefer interviewing or Fleckus
Yeah.
Talks interviewing segments
Yeah.
at
That's
some point,
badass.
maybe. I
That
also
is
got one.
badass.
I also got one of these.
Oh, Grogu.
He makes noises. It doesn't sound anything like him. It just
No.
sounds like computer noises.
Yeah. That's great.
So I was looking for this article real quick before we started, and I couldn't find anything or
What
something
was it?
or anything good. But let's go to news here. Let's check out the news tab. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we'll try this Yahoo one, or not apparently.
Okay.
So oh, here it is. Okay, so let's pull this up. I heard about this from my God, what the fart. Let's turn off ad blocker just real quick and refresh. Son of a bitch. There we go. So my cousin told me about this the other day. This comedian in Afghanistan was making fun of the Taliban so hard that they killed him. So they
Hmm.
so what the story is he's like an influencer on TikTok or something, some bullshit, I don't know. But like in this video clip here, they're taking him off to like kill him, and there's guys with like guns around him, and he's just making fun of them the entire time, like as they're taking him away to kill him. Like
That's
he,
a that's a man with balls of steel right there.
yeah, my this guy is my fucking hero.
That's the way you go out though, man. If you're gonna get taken out, might as well rag
If
on him while you're
people people think that our government is like really bad about silencing detractors or whatnot.
Yeah.
No, no, no. We are nowhere near this level of
hmm
stupid.
The left would like that though. That's
Oh,
for sure.
they totally would.
Antifa, BLM. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Even some people from the right would like that.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I was like
It's
right now.
all any of the government and any of these parties, they all want to have their power.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them.
Fuck.
You know, they just
Well,
like I was talking to my dad earlier today, and like I was telling him that I used to consider myself a liberal back in the day. You know, not now.
You
They are
probably
just they are not liberal anymore.
you're probably more of a classical liberal than anything at this
Yeah.
point.
No, yeah, right.
Because
It's
there's a difference between the left and liberals. There's a big difference.
yeah, leftists and liberals. Yeah, that's I know. I know. It's just, I used to be all about like, hey man, say whatever you want. You have freedom of speech and believe in the science and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. And now it's just it's,
Believe.
they've,
That was
they've gone off the deep end.
I was watching Tim Pool last night with my cousin, and Tim brought up a really good point. So Dave Rubin of the Rubin Report got banned off of Twitter because he made a tweet that said inoculations are coming. Be ready, not inoculations are coming, and he had like scientific proof, like evidence that this is a thing that they were probably going to push on us.
Yeah,
And then he got banned for that, for like false information.
nice.
But then 2 months later, they came out saying that we're probably gonna need to do inoculations.
Yeah,
And
if
so,
you want to travel anywhere, if you want to
yeah,
buy anything,
the other thing is like believe the science, believe the science. Which scientists are we listening to? We had a bunch of scientists come out and say a bunch of shit in opposition of masks, in
Yep.
opposition of like all of the lockdowns. But those aren't the scientists we have to listen to. We have to listen to these specific scientists that are pushing the quote unquote science that we want. The
Right.
science that's part of the agenda, the science that they decide is what's the true science. The problem with science is it can be relative to the person looking at the data.
Well, and it's always changing. It's always evolving, too. So there's that. I know, and like I just saw an ad, not an ad, but what an article the other day about how basically like cloth masks don't do shit.
Yeah,
They don't block out hardly anything.
this
It,
this
and
shit
it goes
this shit is bullshit. This is bullshit.
yeah, essentially. And if you wear those, what are they? Those other ones, those blue ones, the
N95, no, the surgical
no,
masks.
yeah, like the surgical masks, right? Even if you wear those, you're supposed to get rid of them after like 2 hours because it's just gummed up with germs and shit,
So like when I was working for Amazon, there was one of our guys, one of our drivers would always show up. He had an N95, so one of the like really good ones, supposed to be really good ones. But the thing was so dirty, it was almost brown. And I'm like, dude, you need to throw those away after like one use. And he's like, well, I don't have any more.
Yeah.
And the rules in the warehouse say you don't have to wear a new mask. It just says you
Yep.
have to wear a face covering.
Yep, that's it. And some people will just put like a bandana kind of over
Like
their
a gator.
nose, and it's like that's not doing anything. And then I see people with like face shields. I'm like, how's that stopping anything either? I just don't get it.
Here's the thing that I kind of want to get. This is a
Yes.
website called fakemaskusa.com. It's literally a mesh mask.
Yep.
Because a lot of it, like, you can still breathe, like the double incognito, the
Yeah.
incognito, the offensively fake one. Like
Scroll up a
Elijah-
little bit. It says 100% compliant face mask. Guess what? Much like all other cloth face masks, these masks do nothing at all except get you into schools and work and airplanes and let you breathe.
And let you breathe. Oh my god.
That is perfect.
Oh Jesus.
That is perfect.
Christ.
So to the people listening, basically there's hardly anything covering your face.
It's just a mesh screen over your mouth.
But it's they're claiming it's 100% compliant.
I bought something similar for my dad recently, and I bought it for him like right before the mask mandates got lifted the first time.
Yeah.
And he said he wore it once into like Pizza Hut or some place because they required a mask, and so he wore it in there with my brother, and I'm like, did anybody like give you pushback or something? He's like, no.
No, no. Remember how I told you the other day I was in Winco and I saw at least 2 or 3 people in there without masks, and they went through the checkout line and everything. No one said a goddamn word to them.
Well, there's 2 things with that. Is first off, the underpaid employees at Winco
Yeah.
aren't the goons of the state
Right.
to enforce their stupid bullshit arbitrary laws.
Right.
And 2, people just don't want to confront anybody. They don't want confrontation.
I think a lot of them don't give a shit either.
Yeah, that too. There was a
You
story from Matt Christensen from his podcast, from the Matt and Blonde show, where he was at a place, and I think he was talking to somebody about getting his countertops redone or something like that.
Yeah.
And so they were in there, they were wearing their mask, and the lady that was helping them was wearing her mask. And then she said something to the effect of this whole mask thing is stupid. And he looks at her and he's like, I'm only wearing the mask because I thought you wanted me to wear the mask. And she's like, I'm only wearing the mask because I thought you want. So they all took their masks off and just went about their business without fucking Joe Biden's bullshit.
Oh man, that's funny. I think that's how it is for a lot of people. It's just like, oh, I thought, I thought you wanted it on or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, because like, if I see people in a crowded place without a mask or a person without a mask, I'm just like, I don't give them any grief or anything because I'm just like, I get it because I don't give a shit. I really don't care.
I've got to tell this story. And Marshall, if he watches this or listens to this, he's gonna hate me.
And fuck you, Marshall. Fuck you, Marshall.
Marshall's a dick.
Yeah, but we love him.
He's he's a nice guy. He means well,
Yeah.
but I went to 7-Eleven with him the other day.
Yeah.
And he wasn't wearing his mask when he got in there, but he was putting his mask on as he was entering. And the lady was like yelling from the other side of the store, was like, "You need to be wearing a mask." And I'm like looking at Marshall, I'm like, "Is she talking to you as he's wearing a mask?"
Yeah.
And so she kept yelling, and so Marshall like pokes his head around the corner, and he's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he like points at his face or whatever. And so then we get to the counter, and she's like ribbing him for like, "Oh yeah, it's so funny. He wasn't wearing a mask, but he actually was," that kind of thing. And Marshall just got pissed off because he thought that she was making fun of him for not wearing a mask or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he took the 6-pack of beer that he had and literally threw it on the counter, broke at least 2 of the beers, and broke the glass display case over
shit.
over the scratchets.
Oh shit.
And I'm pretty sure he's not allowed back at that 7-Eleven.
Probably not. Are you? Did they say anything to you?
They haven't said anything. I've been there 4 times since.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
I even apologized to the lady, and she's like, "No, you're fine." But they know me there. Almost every
Yeah.
employee knows me.
I was gonna say, like, they gotta know you there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, he got 86, but I'm pretty sure I'm still allowed in because it wasn't I'm not the one that broke that shit.
No, not at all. You didn't make him do any of that, so.
Nope.
Fucking Marshall. Fucking homie.
This is why
He's
we
our
can't
homie.
have nice things.
He's
Sorry.
our homie.
I'm spitting.
Yeah, that's all right.
Why'd you say his full name?
Marshall the homie?
He does have a great last name, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
goddamn.
Christ, I'm sorry. I've got the COVID.
Yeah, probably. Let's talk about this. I want to talk about the since we're talking about that. Where was it?
Oh, hold on. Let's I'm going to run the Virus of Death intro real quick.
Let me do it. Let me do the song.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ah.
Do 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 do. Look at that! It was right on time.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh. Hey, that worked.
Oh, we can hear that.
That worked. Why is my other shit not working? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh,
Hold on.
How dare you!
God
Oh,
damn it!
that works. That works.
I'll spend some time after the show and figure this shit out. But we'll make our own sound effects from this point forward. It's hilarious.
It is.
Do you want to talk about Australia really quick?
No, I was thinking about the other thing.
Okay, let's do this one here.
Yes, that one.
Okay. I'm going to be 100% honest. I only read like the first 2 paragraphs of this article, and then I put it in the thing, and I hadn't read any of it since.
I actually read this whole thing. So
okay, good. So at least one of us is prepared.
Yeah, the basic gist of this article is that in Israel, they did a study of thousands of patients. Let's see. That can you scroll down a little bit? Scroll up a little bit. No, okay. But it was thousands of, like 30-something thousand, something like that.
Let's see.
Section. Is this the same article?
This is the one about it's the one about the Pfizer shot, and it talks about Israel. Gain from blah 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 blah, vaccine blah 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 blah, which blah 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 blah, infection blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah,
Okay.
Delta
Israelis
variant.
COVID infection. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's it looks a little different though. Anyway, so there was lots of patients. This isn't just like 100 people or whatever. This was thousands upon thousands of patients from like early in the year till like this month or the end of last month, something like that. And none of them died, by the way. They got COVID and none of them died. So there's that. And basically it was like if you had the antibodies, if you got it already, it's better than any of the vaccines out there.
Yeah, that's what it says. Like in the first like paragraph here, it says that getting COVID and getting over COVID, you have a better chance of fighting the Delta variant than getting any of these bullshit vaccines.
Yeah. And I mean, they go on to say like, well, if you had it, so you have the antibodies and you get the vaccine, then it's like super good or whatever. But it's like, okay, but I already got it, and it's already, my immune system's already good against the Delta variant. Why should I even get the vaccine? And even if I get the vaccine, I still have to fucking mask up and everything. Like, what's the point of this?
It's kind of like with the guy, the drummer from the Offspring. He already got COVID, but he can't get the shot because his doctor told him maybe you shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, we can't have you out because it's industry standard in the music industry that people in bands have a shot or have the vaccine. The stupid thing is when the fucking Foo Fighters did their Madison Square Garden concert that everybody was all like, oh, you had to have the vaccine to get in. One of their band members or one of the crew hadn't gotten the shot and came down with COVID. And so they're like forcing all these people to come in, but one of the guys that's running the fucking show didn't do it.
That's so fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but I mean, I think this is what's been being said for a long time, is this what's the term? Or like herd immunity or whatever?
Yes.
Like we should probably just be striving towards that. Look, we got the vaccine, so like older folks and people with underlying conditions should get it. Yeah. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But you and I that are younger and fine, like are in fine condition, like we don't really need it. And we'll be fine.
Exactly.
We'll get over it. It'll be like a flu. It's it's just ridiculous. It is.
This whole thing is bullshit.
And yeah, it is. And I mean, we're locking down so hard. And okay. So the big concern is ICUs are too full or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know, a lot of people in these ICUs are there because other places are being shut down because of COVID or whatever, that's
Mm-hmm.
where they need to go, but they can't, so they have to stay in the ICU. So people that shouldn't be in the ICU are staying in the ICU and
Yeah.
clogging them up. And like there's I can't remember his name, but there's someone in Salem. He's an oncologist or something like that. He's going to be running for governor again, hopefully because he's Republican, so hopefully we'll get a
Yeah.
Republican
Oh, the first
governor
Republican governor in like
in
decades,
like
hopefully.
in like a million years. But he's an oncologist, and I mean, on his Facebook, he's like, the fucking hospitals aren't full. So, Oregon governor.
I'm just looking up. I'm looking up
Yeah.
who's running. What would it be? 2022.
Yeah.
That's it. Gubernatorial, blah blah blah. Let's pull this up.
It's
So
like
see.
candidates. There you go. Oh, that's Democratic. Search down. Go down a little
Republican
bit more.
primary.
Yeah.
Candidates. There we are. Oncologist.
Pierce.
Bud
Pierce.
Pierce.
Right there.
I think he's run before. I've seen that
he
name.
has. Yeah.
I've seen that name somewhere before. So.
Yeah. Nominee for governor in 2016. There you go. Bud Pierce.
We got Carrie McQuiston.
Baker City.
She's got the I want to talk to your manager haircut.
Nah, I think Jessica there does a little more than
Gomez.
Yeah. So, but like he's an oncologist at the Salem Hospital, and he's like, we're not full up. Like, it's not happening. So I don't understand where they're getting this. I don't. Is it just OHSU that's full? Is that it? And that's what they're basing the entire state off of?
Yeah, there's been a lot of posts on the Portland subreddit about OHSU being like getting full or whatever, and then there's so many fucking people that are 100% into getting this totalitarianism running because they're like, if you haven't got vaccinated, you should be put on the low priority list for a hospital bed. Fuck you. Fuck you. Somebody else's decision for their personal like health choices should not allow them to not should not let them be not given care in this country.
Yeah. And if your argument is like, well, you should do it for the care of other people, it's like, look, the vaccine's been out for a while. So anyone that doesn't get the vaccine, they made that choice. So they know and are aware and cognizant of the risks. You need to step the fuck back, stay in your lane, and let them make the decisions for themselves. Okay?
This one's good. I'm sorry. I just found this. Vaccines should be mandatory, says woman wearing "My Body, My Choice" t-shirt.
It's from the Babylon Bee, folks. It's the Babylon Bee. But so how many times has the bee predicted the future?
They actually did an article about that on the Babylon Bee. How many times the bee has predicted the future?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
these guys
call it. They call it.
And I like in this article it says Portland, Oregon. It starts.
Yeah, of course.
I just snorted.
That happens.
Oh my god.
It happens.
Yeah, this like the vaccine thing, this is some people are calling this medical apartheid.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's we're essentially creating a barrier between these classes of people.
Yeah.
And so people who either can't, won't, or have chosen not to yet get the vaccine are now being like ostracized by society, i.e. the mainstream media and Twitter, and the checkmark brigade, and all of those fucking idiot people.
I like that term, check mark brigade.
I just made that up.
That's good. I'm gonna use that.
Okay, yeah, please do.
God
So
damn.
yeah, so it's really disheartening, and
Yeah.
I'm actually afraid that I'm probably never going to actually be able to go on any kind of vacation, get out of this country and go anywhere in the world, because they're going to make it mandatory that you have to have this quote unquote vaccine. The the the
Yeah.
interesting thing about this is, like, this is not like any of those other vaccines. This is entirely its own can of worms, its own beast. And people are treating this as if it's like, oh, they have a polio vaccine that saved everybody's life. But the thing about that is they spent decades. It took them, after the onset of polio and the whole polio epidemic, it took them decades to come up with that. And that was back in the fucking like 30s. Probably it was probably not the 30s, probably like 50s, I think. I don't fucking remember. Who
Yeah.
cares? Doesn't matter. But it's this whole thing. It's like back then we didn't have the like scientific um, leaps forward that we have now.
Mhm.
And so I can see how we can get a vaccine super fast, but it's also based on a different variant, because COVID is based on like the SARS virus, and
Right.
people had been working on a vaccine for that. The
Yeah.
whole thing is, and my cousin Jerry was talking about this, and he was like, he was saying something to the effect of, the only reason that they're doing inoculations is because, first off, the major like pharmaceutical companies are assholes and they want more money, so they're
Yeah.
dipping into that piggy bank.
Oh, of course.
And they literally probably could have seen the Delta variant coming and just didn't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And one thing, you brought up polio, and I think we talked about this last stream, is that, polio's been around for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and the vaccine's been around for decades, and it's been able to be perfected. This has been out for 2 seconds. We really don't know the side effects, anything like that yet. So it's a huge difference. You're comparing apples to oranges, like really. There we go. 1935, early polio vaccine trials.
Yeah, that's when they did the trials. And the iron lung was invented in 1929.
Damn,
So I was right when I said the 30s.
that's scary.
Let's see, where's let's show people what we're looking at here. Polio cases surge
1952.
1952.
Wow.
Let's see here.
Did they shut down the whole economy though?
Actually,
No.
they kind of did a little bit.
No, not like this.
Polio vaccination suspended in 1955. Polio vaccine and Cimmerian virus in 1960. So about the 1960s is when they started vaccinating people. It looks like.
Wow.
Oh yeah, so they have early polio vaccine tests, 1952. So like some of the first cases, since like FDR got polio in 1921.
Oh yeah.
And anytime that they, let's see, 2000s, what? Polio eradication update. So like it was actually interesting because when FDR became president, he was in a wheelchair. And so anytime he was like recorded or filmed, they shot him from the neck up, like
Yeah.
the chest up, so any kind of images didn't you it's hard to find any official pictures of FDR where you can actually see his whole body
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
And but back in that day, back when he was president, it was like the 40s, and so TV wasn't necessarily a big thing. People
Yep.
got all their news from going to the movie theater and watching like the newsreels, and so it was mostly radio addresses.
Yeah, radio. Yeah. Which he did a lot of, and you don't need to see him for that. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's
His,
crazy.
His most famous speech, "A Day That Will Live in Infamy," was a radio address.
Yep. Yep.
What was that? December 7th, 1942, I think, was the day that they bombed Pearl Harbor.
And it wasn't the day after, it was the day of.
I think he did it that day. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not pulling up Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. No.
We're just going off on a tangent here.
It's all right.
Well, this
That's what a
works
podcast does.
because we're trying a new format where we don't necessarily follow any kind of like set timeline of things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Although, did I put Kate Brown's thing in here? I don't think I did. Let's see here. I did not open that article. There we are.
I really hate Kate Brown.
I even have it in the title of the thing. Kate Brown is the worst.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
she
this-
kind of is.
This was from 4 days ago. Governor Kate Brown announces statewide outdoor mask requirements. So this is let's see. So this goes into effect yesterday, and so there's outdoor requirements, and I think they're forcing like public events of 12 people or more. I think it's 12 people. It's something like that. Have to wear masks. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The rule aligns with the exceptions outlined in the recent statewide indoor mask requirements and does not apply to children under 5 years old, individuals who are actively eating, drinking, or sleeping. So the virus just doesn't affect you if you're sleeping or if you're eating, right?
Apparently.
As well as individuals living outdoors, such as persons experiencing homelessness.
So if you're homeless,
they have a homeless addendum.
so if you're homeless, hey, fuck you. Yeah, get your COVID, bitch. Get your COVID and die so we don't have to worry about you.
The virus doesn't affect the homeless. You heard it here, folks.
Oh, our governor is so smart. Our governor is so wise.
So here it is. And also, persons playing or practicing competitive sports or engaging in an activity in which it is not feasible to wear a mask, such as swimming. So I can go to the Portland Timbers Stadium. I can go to Timbers Stadium, sit there, have to wear a mask, but the guy that's like 100 yards away from me doesn't have to wear a mask.
No.
God damn it.
No. So.
Oh, there's even this one. Individuals delivering a speech or performing. Wow.
Such as outdoor music or theater. Okay, so bands can still play, I guess. I mean,
without
that's
masks?
nice. That's nice, I guess. God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mask requirements for day-to-day operations at K-12 schools are not governed by this rule and will instead continue to fall under the school mask rule. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fuck him. Kate Brown is literally the worst. I'm gonna give her the biggest piece of shit award. You ready?
Yeah.
We have to do the cheering.
I know.
Yay! We're professionals here, folks. This is the best stream yet. Oh my god. This is turning into what we can refer to as a dumpster fire.
That's okay. I still have some vodka left, so whatever. I got some kind of crap on my lid here.
Oh.
Ew. What the fuck?
Yeah. Actually, I kind of like, so leading into possibly one of your articles, but still talking about Kate Brown, I'm gonna give her one of these. The bitches make me sick. So I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing, okay?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yep.
Actually, I've got that one
Bitch.
here.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Hey, play them next to each other. Ain't no difference.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Bitch.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to say this is the most fun I've had doing this thing so far. Like this thing,
yeah. Scroll back a little bit and listen to them both. There's not gonna be any difference. Bitch. Yep.
I can honestly say this is the most fun I've had doing this show. And this is the show that has the worst production value. Oh my god.
That's what we do here, folks. That's what we do
We
here.
just kind of play. We just kind of play it by ear. Just do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. At Seriously Cast, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. We should make a shirt that says "Seriously Cast." Go fuck
Go
yourself.
fuck yourself.
Where's
I
the
like
thing
that.
Turner. No, that's not that one. There we are. This is the one.
Oh! Oh! This piece of shit. This
epic piece of shit.
fucking bitches make me sick.
That's why I played the intro.
God damn it.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So, I don't know if this has happened because it's a little too early. She still hasn't gotten her thing done yet. It's only, what is it, 8 days old?
Yeah, this is
Something
from
like that.
8 days ago.
Friday last week. So, an Oliver Hearst woman pleaded no contest on Wednesday to 1 count of unlawful sex with a minor, more than 3 years younger than her, according to that guy. Kimberly Leanne Langford Carnahan. God damn. Langford Carnahan.
I think it's Langford.
30 was arrested on June 24th for allegedly sexually assaulting a minor. The Sutter County Sheriff's Office arrested her after it received a report from the minor's mother. Oh boy. The minor reportedly told his mother that he had been having a sexual relationship with an adult coworker. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. She was booked on the 24th and released on her own recognizance.
I'd be a little bit more apathetic here if she was a little bit more attractive. Just
yeah, but that's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah.
That's just me being a dude, though.
Yeah. Can you scroll down just a tad there for me there, guy? Okay. We felt strongly that the defendant shouldn't be treated any differently just because she is female and would only accept a felony plea. Ooh.
Damn. Ooh, it burns.
I love it. I love when women get treated equally as men. Oh, because then they realize how much it sucks. And how much it's just way rougher for a guy.
This is something that I've heard, and it's kind of funny. And so, like, you have all of these feminists. They're like, "We need equality now. We need equality now." Okay, sign up for the draft. No, not that kind of equality.
Yeah, no, we're making it happen. No, wait, no.
The problem is anytime a woman's like, I want to have all of the rights as a man. They want all of the good stuff, and they never want to leave the bad stuff.
Yeah. No, they I think Bill Burr said it's the equality buffet, and they'll go, "I'll take some of that. I'll take some of that." Ooh, draft. Ooh, yucky. No, I don't want any of that. Oh, working outside in the heat, and I get dirty and I break my nails. Ooh, no, I don't want any of that.
There was one time I was out at McGuffey's, the bar that's not there anymore. But I was there with Kane. I was hanging out with my buddy Kane. You know Kane.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was grabbing my man boobs or whatever, and I'm like, God damn it. And this girl there, she's adorable, but she's like a super lefty. And at one point,
who was it?
I don't remember her name. I did tell a story about her. I think last week. But let me finish the story really quick, and then we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, I'm like, Kane, stop grabbing my boobs, and she's like, I don't have that problem. I look at her, I'm like, well, that's your female privilege showing. And she's like, I disagree with that. I'm like, well, nobody's just gonna go up and grab your boobs. Like, if I went up and did that, somebody would fucking punch me.
Yeah.
And
like you could have me arrested.
Yeah. There was an article that was in Pussy Pass Denied where this woman had to register as a sex offender because she's like 60 something, and she grabbed the junk of one of the firefighters or paramedics that was helping her, and it's like and she said, how big is it? And she had to register as a sex offender because of that.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh,
I think the girl's name was like Michaela or something. Like she was black, and I told a story I think last week about like I might have told this on the other podcast on Beyond. The perception of safety is something that is all just inside your head, because I'll tell the story anyway.
yeah.
She said to me, she's like, there was a security guard in my apartment complex, and I had to go up to him and tell him that his presence there made me feel unsafe. And I'm like, well, safety is relative to what you feel and how your brain perceives it. So like, let's say I like going into haunted houses. I love haunted houses. I feel like I'm in danger, but I'm not.
Yeah.
And same thing with like horror movies or scary games or horror games. Like you have the perception of being afraid for your life or having to run away from something, but you're actually not in a space where you're going to be in
Right.
trouble, where you're going to get hurt, where you're going to die. And so
That's the whole point of them.
it's all a perceptive thing. She's been taught her entire life that she has to be fearful of the police. She has to be fearful of white people. She has to be fearful of men. And
Right.
it's all trained, and people like the media, the TV shows, movies are training everybody to think that way.
Yeah.
And we need
Yeah,
to
it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
yeah, we need to unlearn it. We need to unteach what people have been teaching for decades. Yes, there
Yes.
is like what's that analogy that people use? Like it's, if you have a bowl of Skittles and one of the Skittles is poison, you're not going to want to eat the Skittles. That's bullshit.
Right.
That's a bullshit analogy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one apple spoils the bunch. Yes, there are shitty men out there that rape. There are shitty police officers out there that just do bad things. There's just shitty people in general. Like the Black Lives Matter movement is a great movement. It's just that the bad actors are the ones that get the biggest attention. What's the term that my dad taught me was the squeakiest gear gets the most grease.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, that's a great way of putting it, man. That is a great way of putting
I
it.
just went off on like a rant for
It's
like
all good.
the last
It's all
3
good.
minutes.
Well, and people like that, you know, blame white people for all this bad stuff. It's like, yeah, but what about all the good stuff? What about this fucking free country that you live in that white people like fought to end slavery? They fought to end poverty. There's still poverty, yeah, but like this is still one of the most wealthiest nations in the world where you can speak your mind, where you can do what you want. You know, look at Australia right now. You know, that was one of the things we were going to bring up. It's like you have to have permission to go anywhere in Australia right now. That's ridiculous. That's fucking stupid. And it's like, okay, so you think white people are all like colonizers or whatever like that?
Fuck yeah.
You know, you've heard that. I'm sure some of our listeners have too. It's like, okay, maybe that happened in the past. But it's like white people aren't the only ones that have done that. You ever heard of the Turkish Empire? Go look at that shit and look at how many people they colonized too. Look at the Mongolians.
So
how they took over like all of Asia. Okay, and that was a lot bigger and a lot like that was crazy what Genghis Khan did. And it's only white people that have are that, you know.
The interesting term, so the term slave literally derives from the word Slav. So Slavic people were the original, like the originators. If you go into the etymology of the word slave, it comes from the word Slavic. And so Slavic people aren't black.
No, they're not. They
still
are white as shit.
There's still fucking Irish people that are slaves.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Slaves.
That's something I'll have to look up later.
Okay.
But I wanted to do this because I can, and we're gonna fucking do it.
Okay.
I love that. I just wish that the audio would be working on those things. I had to put that together in like 2 seconds.
Hey, we're making it work. We're
I
making
was
it
gonna,
work.
I was gonna try to hum it while it played, but I would totally just fuck it up. Oh my god. I'm having a good time right now.
I know, me too.
Oh, uh, let's move on. Let's do this. Let's do this one, and then we can
My-
call it
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'll do the stuff about the Capitol riots, the insurrection, the mostly peaceful insurrection. I'll do that next week.
Cool.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about this. I want to show you this. I got it.
Oh yeah, no, I think didn't you show it last stream, or did you show me
I
some
showed
other
it.
time?
I showed it on the. Did I have it last stream? No, I didn't have it last stream. I showed it on the Seriously Beyond podcast.
You did, yes.
And I think I posted. I think I sent you a picture of it.
Oh, maybe that was it. But look, folks, that's an interrobang.
Interrobang is the name of the album. This is Switchfoot's Interrobang. The cool part is each side of the disc. One of the side has the exclamation, and then the other side has the question mark.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
Instead of side A, side B, it's a question mark exclamation.
Nice. So for the people listening, the front is an interrobang.
It's
Which
the
is-
logo for the podcast.
It's kind of, like
Well-
really they're together, but
The funny part about the Interrobang is I didn't realize that was an actual character when I created the logo. And so instead of it being separated like on ours, they're kind of just on top of each other.
right.
And you can actually, if you type Interrobang in on Google, you can actually find and use that character. There's like a control, like a numpad function you can use to make that in text.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's our logo though. Is an interrobang, just kind of separated a little bit. That's it.
I seriously thought that I copied that from somewhere, and apparently
No.
I did, but I didn't. And
No.
it's such a great logo.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Okay, let's.
So we were saluting for a reason.
Yeah, we were talking about. You want to talk about this real quick?
Yeah. So the 10 states leading the economic recovery all have one thing in common, and so do the worst ones. Can you guess what it is, folks? Can you guess what it is?
I can see that these states here are generally states that would vote Republican.
Yes, you are correct. And the
And
ones
these-
that are doing really bad generally vote Democrat, which I was kind of
Yeah.
surprised with Alaska, because that seems to be usually Republican.
It does generally go Republican, but I think it's swinging.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So let's scroll down just a tiny bit here. So the up a little bit. The economy continues to recover from COVID-19 pandemic and ongoing government restrictions, but newly released Labor Department data show that the recovery isn't equal across all 50 states and Washington, D.C. Some parts of the U.S. have almost or entirely returned to pre-pandemic unemployment rates, while others remain strangled in stagnation. Here are the 10 states with the lowest unemployment rates as of July 2021, so last month. Nebraska, 2.3%. That is low as fuck.
Wait. These are the states that didn't start implementing mask mandates again.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. And then number 10 is Georgia at 3.7%. And in between there is Utah, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Idaho, Vermont, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Montana. So we got a range of 2.3 to 3.7%. Pretty low. Pretty low.
And here we are with the top
And,
ones.
Yes,
Okay.
in stark contrast, here are the 10 worst states, counting Washington, D.C., with the highest unemployment rates. Arizona at 6.6%.
Jesus Christ.
And Nevada with 7.7%.
Holy fuck. How do you
Yeah.
fail that bad?
Yeah, And in between those is Louisiana, Pennsylvania, DC, Illinois, Hawaii, New Jersey, California, New Mexico, and New York. New York is just actually New York, New Mexico, California are all 7.6%, so just barely below Nevada. So,
Oh my
with the
God.
exception, with the exception of Arizona, these states struggling with high unemployment all have Democratic governors or mayor in the case of DC. Generally speaking, they had longer and harsher government restrictions on their economies than the top 10 states. And, except for Arizona, all of these bottom ranking states continue to offer residents expanded payouts to stay on unemployment benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. There you
Well,
go.
Oregon's pandemic assistance is ending in September. Actually,
Mhm.
specifically the week of September 4th, the week ending on September 4th. So next Saturday is the very last pandemic payout for Oregon.
Yeah.
I know this because I'm on unemployment.
Uh-oh.
so
Ruh-roh.
so my unemployment is dropping from $640 to $420.
You can make that work.
Hee hee, 420.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna cut down on the beer.
Yeah. What's funny
Yeah.
is though, you know what's funny though, Ike, is like that's about how much I make a week.
Well, the thing is like with the 680, that's more that's more. I was making more on I'm right now I'm making more on unemployment than I was making when I was working for Amazon.
Yeah. And I make about 20
The
22.50 an hour, something like that.
the
And
fun
you make more than me.
sort of technically.
Sort of. Yeah, but look,
No, but you also
well, one sec. I've got great benefits, and
yeah, I was gonna say
I put a bunch of my paycheck into retirement.
mm,
So there's that.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
looking to the future,
that's
bitch.
the thing I was gonna yep. That's the thing I was gonna say is you
Nice, nice. I just saw what you did there.
you have benefits, and so you've got medical, and I don't have any medical. I literally
Mhm.
bought two new pairs of glasses with the eye exam. Cost me about $300.
Ouch,
Yeah, but they
ouch.
they like upsold me to like the like low like density lenses because like if I
Yeah.
got them as the plastic ones, they would be like super thick, and I'd have like the Coke bottle glasses or
Oh
whatever.
God. No way. No
But
thanks.
I wanted to get the easier to maintain ones.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, I mean, there you go. You know, the and I haven't heard of any of these states that are like, oh my God, billions of people are dying in their states, I don't hear about that. So there you go.
This is the one we didn't talk about.
Well, that one's fine because
Do you want to talk
the
about that real quick?
no, because the revolt starts next week.
Yeah.
So we
So
can talk about
is
that.
that the thing where they talk about the so
Yeah,
the
no,
what are
in
the
Australia, the
the
truckers are
truckers?
gonna,
Yeah, Nate was telling me
yeah,
about that.
they're
We'll
striking. They're not gonna deliver anything.
we'll talk
None of the
about that. We'll
truckers
talk about that
ever
next week.
anywhere. So we'll see how it develops. You know, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be cool. I'm really proud of them. I really
Yeah,
like
that's
that
good.
they're actually standing up to the government. They're saying like no more mandates at all. Like you have to bring back everything
Well,
pre-pandemic.
like
So
like I like I said like last week's title of the show is like Australia goes full 1984.
yeah, and now they're actually standing up to it, and that's awesome.
if
That's
anybody
so
hasn't
awesome.
if anybody hasn't read 1984, please don't use it as an instruction manual.
Yeah, it's not a blueprint of what to do. It's what not to do.
It was a
Okay.
warning, not a.
Yeah.
God damn it! Ah!
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see how this revolt, because I mean, yeah, what's the government gonna do if people are like, no, I'm not gonna work. No, I'm not gonna deliver your medical supplies. I'm not gonna deliver your food. And they're telling people like you need to stock up. Because they're
Yeah.
also they're also planning on like blocking the highways too.
the the thing is, and Tim Pool talks about this is most Americans don't have a stockpile or
Oh yeah.
enough
No.
food or anything to survive if there's a supply chain break.
Yep.
Nobody has enough food to survive more than a day.
Well, I can survive more than a day, but like
It's more of like an averaging thing.
right. And I also have like backup water, and because you go for a while without food, but water,
Yeah, but
like
water.
that's when it gets dicey. And like the thing is that I'm not afraid to like go kill a deer. We live in the Portland area, but like you just go out a little bit, there's deer around. There's wild animals around.
Literally from where I'm at right here, drive 5 miles, you can be in the country.
Yeah, same here.
Ish, like kind of
yeah.
general, but yeah.
And there's farms out here too that it's like you can go to the farmer and be like, hey, can I get some food? Like I'll work for you or I'll do whatever. And
the road
trade.
the road that you're on, I think it's Farmington.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm calling you out. Like hopefully nobody's gonna come find you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But it's a vague description. But from there you can hit 185th, and then from 185th, at least 3 miles from 185th, you hit a farm.
Yeah. I don't think it's even 3 miles.
Yeah, it's probably not even that far, but
no.
But what I'm saying is like you can it's interesting. People that live in the city don't realize how close they are to these country bumpkins that they fucking hate.
Yeah. I know it's so funny. Yeah. You just go out a little bit and then it's like it's all red Republican, It's just so funny, the dichotomy and how just quickly it shifts.
Yeah. No, my buddy Eric, the guy that's helping me work on the bug, he's planning on moving to LeGrand sometime in the next year. Yeah. And they want to buy a farm there, and he's like it's he's like, my wife was like, really, because she's like super uber liberal. And he's like, my wife was confused because everybody there said hello. Like we went to the store.
Isn't that weird?
You just walk past them and they're like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Oh, weird. A sense of community, a sense of like brotherhood, and wow. Oh my gosh. Human interaction. And
he said he said he wanted to look into like what the police situation is out there, if it's like a sheriff or whatnot, because he wanted to run for like run for the sheriff in the town. Mm-hmm. Mainly because his last name is Cop.
Oh my God, Officer Cop.
It's Kopp, so it's Cop.
Still, that's great. Officer Cop. God damn it. You have to. At that point.
At this point.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man. Shit.
Oh man, I just thought about this. I've got my vinyl cutter. I've got some white vinyl. So I need to put things on the other sides of this. Yeah. I'll just put fuck you on one.
That's fine. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Okay. What is it from Redonkulous? It might be a little too small for that, but it's gaze at my privilege and despair.
Did you say gaze?
Gaze. That's right.
Gayz. Gaze.
Yes, gaze.
It's the plural of the singular gay.
Don't get too close. You'll catch the gaze. You'll catch the gay.
Oh my God. We're over an hour on this shit. You want to call it a day?
Yeah, let's get out of here. This was fun.
Oh my God, I need to figure out what the fuck is wrong. I think I just need to restart my computer, and I didn't have enough time when I got home.
We ran really late, both of us today.
Yeah.
So, but it turned out to be a great show.
I need to install my new hard drive so my computer will boot up faster. Yeah, I got it right here.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's about the size of my hard drive.
This is only a 256, so it's literally just gonna have Windows on it. Yeah. But that'll cut my boot up time down by like 3, 5, 10 times.
Yeah, I've got that's how actually I have it set up on my new computer. Is the solid state is Windows, and then like I think maybe just a few other core programs, and then everything else I have these old. They're still
the spend drives.
Yeah, but it's the newer type of connection. It's not the
SATA. It's the
SATA connections. So it's
that's what I've got. I've got in my computer, because I do a lot of video editing and a lot of video stuff. I've got about 20 terabytes worth of
Yeah.
space in this thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's spread out between 3 hard drives.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I got. And but you know, when I boot up, it's like 10 seconds. My computer's on. Like boom.
My
Yeah.
laptop will boot up in like no time flat because
Yeah.
it's not going off of it's not going off of one of these. It's going off of it's kind of a spin one, but it's a lot faster. My other laptop I think is going off of one of these, and that one just boots up in like no time flat.
Yeah,
So
I love it.
The problem is my computer boots up pretty fast. It just needs to load a bunch of fucking programs that are in the startup folder. And I'm like, why the fuck is this here? And then I close it. I'm like, I'm going to turn that off in the startup shit. And I'm like, no, I just don't.
Fucking computers. God damn it.
At least it's not a Mac.
Yes, that is very true. And and on that note, fuck Matt and Matt. Fuck Max.
Who's Matt?
I don't know. I don't know who he is, but fuck him.
Make sure to
twirl your Tweety, folks. Don't forget to do that. And always like, subscribe, share, comment. And what is it? Say your thing, Ike.
I always like to say, if we get something factually incorrect, factually incorrect. If we get something factually incorrect, be sure to correct us.
Yeah.
Send us an email, tweet at us, comment. Definitely leave a comment. That helps with our interactions with people online.
Yeah.
Definitely share this. If you disagree with anything that we said, share this shit with your friends.
Please
so they can disagree with you.
Please do. Please do. Yes, get us that algorithm.
God damn it. Oh, the outro isn't going to have any music. Let's pull up something that I can play for that real quick. Actually, I can just play the music for that. I think I know.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, you do have it, don't you?
I have it here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, there it is. Not the NewsSting. I think this is the one we want right here.
Let's take a listen.
Let's get that pulled up.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe.
Come on. I know you want to.
This must be old spin up drive.
There it is. Hey! There it is.
And shut up. There you go.
So I'll just play it. Let's see if it actually just shows up on the... Yep, there it is. It's showing up. Okay, good. So, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit. This is us signing out. I'm going to push the button now.
All right. Have a good week, folks. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next
Goodbye
time.
from your two favorite Richards.
Oh, we didn't say that at the beginning of the show. Fuck.
It's all good.
All right, bye.